Hey there, I'm Claudia Petrilli, certified holistic health coach. Welcome to my channel. I work with women like you who want to improve their health and happiness through food and lifestyle changes, as well as safer beauty. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do a 5-minute face. I'm going to really try to do this in 5 minutes with safer products. The products that I'm using are from Beautycounter and Honest Beauty. So the first thing I started with was this Counter Match Adaptive Moisture Lotion. I already put that on my face. Next, I'm going to go with the Tint Skin Hydrating Foundation. This one is in linen. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit on my fingers, about that much. And I'm just going to put it on like a moisturizer. It's a little light. I tend to sometimes mix this with Sand, which is the next shade, a little bit darker. But I like this one for this time of year. It's fall here in New Jersey. That just goes on really smoothly. It's not heavy at all, but it definitely gives you some nice coverage. And if you want to go even heavier, you could just do another layer of it. I'm just going to do one for now. The next thing I do is I just conceal some areas like under my eyes, some red spots that I have, and I'm going to use their Touch Up, you can see that, Touch Up concealer pen, and this is just a clickable pen. You just click it, and then you put the concealer wherever you want to conceal. I tend to do here, sometimes on the sides of my nose, and sometimes I have some red spots there. A couple here too, from zits that I have. You can use your fingers or like one of those little sponges, but I like to use a brush. This is just a cheap brush that I've had from Sephora. And then I just go in and blend. And then when I get to the eyes, I blend down. Because you don't want a harsh line. You want the color to kind of blend. And any excess I have on the brush, I just go on the eyelid because that serves as a primer for your eyeshadow. I put more on this side than the other, so I'm going to borrow some. Okay, we're at the 2.5-minute mark, or almost 3-minute mark. Let's see if I can get this done in 5 minutes. Okay, so that's that. Now, if you wanted to finish off with a matte powder, Beautycounter has a mattifying powder. It's just a white powder, and it will sop up any, is that the right word? Soak up any oil, and just to give it like a finishing touch. But I'm actually not going to add that today. What I am going to do is some blush. The next thing I'm using is their Sorbet blush. This is what it looks like. It's a pretty nice pink. I tend to go on the apples of my cheeks and a little higher up. I'm not using a bronzer, so that's why I'm bringing it all over. I'm even doing some on my forehead, some on my chin, a little bit on the sides of my nose, just to get like a nice rosy complexion. Okay. Okay, next we're gonna go with the eye makeup. So I'm going to just fill in my brows. Oh no, we're at the 4-minute mark. Might be a little bit longer than 5 minutes because I'm talking. Then you just take the pencil and you fill in wherever you have some bald spots or where the hair is a little bit more sparse. Then you just go back with the brush. Brush it out. You don't want to overdo it. You want them to look a little more natural. Okay, and then we're going to do eye makeup. So I have Beautycounter's Romantic palette, Romantic Eyeshadow palette. It's really pretty neutrals. So I'm just using a couple of brushes that I picked up at Target. This is the large eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to take, let's see, I'm going to go with Truffle. And you just pat it down. And then you pat it on the eyelid. So it's like a nice shimmery brown. That's that. And I have a tissue here, so I'm just tapping the excess off onto the tissue because then I want to highlight my brows. So I'm going to take Cameo, which is a really light color, and put that up here just to brighten that up a little bit. Okay, and then with a smaller brush, this is just a small eyeshadow brush, which I also got at Target. I'm gonna take a darker color. This one, it's called Smolder. Just gonna put a little bit on the brush, and I'm gonna go here, make a bit of a V, and then just blend over. Do the same on this side. That's that. And then lastly, I'm gonna go back to the big brush, and I'm gonna take this Moon Dust. You could see that. It has like a glitter to it. And I'm just gonna take a little bit on the brush, and I'm gonna put that right here to brighten up my eyes a bit more. You could also do this with your finger. I find that eyeshadows that have a little bit of glitter in them, sometimes it's better to just apply them with your finger. You can just tap it on. But that's that. And then the last thing I'm gonna do, or second to last thing, is mascara. So I'm using this Honest Beauty mascara. And it has a primer on one end and then the mascara on the other, which is nice. The primer just helps the mascara stay on longer. I find that I can apply this at 8 or 9 in the morning and then wear it all day and stays till 9, 10 o'clock at night really nicely. And you don't need a ton of coats of mascara either. You just put the primer on, and I only apply in the top lashes. And then just give it a couple seconds to dry. And then you go back in with the mascara. And then I will go in and do a coat on the bottom. And I usually just wait a couple seconds and then I go back and I do one more coat on each side. Just like that. And then for the finishing touch, I'm going to be using their sheer lipstick. This one is called Twig. It's just a nice nude color. And that's it. What's nice about this lipstick is it's a little sheer, but it does give you a nice bit of color, and it's really moisturizing, which is so nice. I find that a lot of lipsticks are very drying, and these are moisturizing, and everything here that I just showed you has safer ingredients, so it's good for your health. Like I said, I teach women how to improve their health through food, lifestyle changes, and safer beauty. So if you want any of these products, just check out the links below in the description and you can shop till you drop. All right, guys, have a good one. Make sure to follow me here and follow me on Instagram where I do daily stories and I'm always sharing my favorite makeup finds. Have a good one.